BME TV. Another episode. Full moon to see you. Big man, what up? Welcome to the Big Man Entertainment Show, where you get performances, fashion, and videos, and also the latest interviews on the realest cruise from New York to Cali, even up in the middle. So here we go, another episode for the culture with your hostess Nene J on the sofa, bringing you closer. So just stay focused. Every Monday, 10 p.m. and you know this. So grab a chair, you got a front row seat to the hottest video show in NYC. BME TV, you now tune into the best. Keep it locked, Big Man, hold it down for the set. Yes, Big Man Entertainment.
You know what time it is.
Big Man Entertainment.
You know what time it is.
Big Man Entertainment.
You know what time it is.
Big Man Entertainment.
Boom Boom Production.
Welcome to BME TV, Big Man TV. My name is DJ Cool KG with your host, Selena, the beautiful singer. Hey, girl.
What's going on, you? Yes, people. Hello, family. Welcome to BME TV. That's right, Big Man Entertainment Television. Shout out always to my crew, Big Man, Elaine Payne, Miss Coco, Robin Danzy. Of course, my DJ Cool KG, and there's a host of others. And I'm like, thank you for just being here with me. Today, of course, like any other day, we always have special people in our house. But today we got Mr. Demertius Angelo.
Yes,
How
ma'am.
are you?
I'm well.
Thank you. A million times thank you for being here.
I'm
and
excited.
Being patient.
I appreciate it.
that. So, from what I've learned, you're an actor, producer, fight choreographer. The list goes on and on. Tell everybody a little something about yourself.
Well, primarily I'm here to talk about the Urban Action Showcase, which celebrates diversity in the past, present, and future multicultural achievements within the blockbuster action genre.
Right.
We focus on diversity,
Okay.
and the bottom line is we need more heroic reflections
I agree.
that reflect our images.
Exactly.
We're trying to flip the script. For years, they've used images to destroy us.
True.
So I'm trying to bring in images to build us back up. As we know, perception is reality, but it's not the truth.
That's right.
They perceive us as criminals. They perceive us as losers and lazy and everything that's negative, because the images that are portrayed in mainstream media suggest that.
That's true.
But it's furthest from the truth. We are the people that
agree
built
with
this
you.
country.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? On our backs.
That's right.
So what I'm trying to do is create a platform, which I've done. This is our 5th year, where filmmakers put in features, shorts, TV pilots, new media, all heroic content, action-based content that focuses on diversity. And the thing is this, the blockbuster genre is the action genre.
Okay.
Right? That's the genre that costs the most money, and that's the genre that makes the most money.
Exactly.
Yet we are scarcely represented.
Right.
We've had a hero maybe one every decade.
If that.
If that. And the thing is, you know, after the blaxploitation era, you know, our first hero was The Last Dragon, Timac,
Right.
1985, right?
All too well.
But then we had, and I think it was 87, Action Jackson, Carl Weathers.
Right.
After that, you know I'm going to go down the line.
I remember that.
After that, we didn't have anything until 1997 when we had Spawn. Now, Spawn is the first African-American comic book hero ever to hit the silver screen.
Okay.
We're going to celebrate the 20th anniversary with Michael Jai White, Spawn himself.
Yes.
But before we had our images, we had the old school Kung Fu.
Right.
Those were the images we had that were non-white that we can relate to.
That's true.
So we're bringing back the 40th, celebrating the 40th anniversary of Five Deadly Venoms.
Oh.
Yes, and we're actually going to have Venom #1,
Okay.
the centipede, in the house with us as well.
Good.
But along with that, HBO Cinemax came on board when we started in 2013. We have something called the Cinemax Action Short Film Competition,
Oh, okay.
where we have The winners of that competition have the opportunity to be screened on Cinemax,
Okay.
on both on-demand, linear, as well as streaming.
Nice.
The winner from last year should be up in December.
Okay.
And then who knows who's going to win this year.
Right.
But the point is, we have the opportunity. We also have distribution through Amazon.
Okay.
We have distribution. We have our own channel on Vimeo. We're about to produce our own channels on Amazon Fire, as well as Apple TV,
Okay. Okay.
and Roku. So,
Excellent.
like I said, we're trying to flood the market with these heroic images, and perhaps when we're on our knees with our hands up, they won't shoot us.
Perhaps.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because
I feel you.
because
I do.
the man that killed everybody in the church went to Burger King,
How about that? He sure did.
didn't he?
Yes, he did.
But the man that's there on his knees complying is dead. Why is
No
that?
sense.
Because the images that are flooded in this nation are images created to create fear,
Right.
right? And destroy. So you know what? I'm going to fight fire with fire. Same way you used images, I'm going to use images to change the game.
Exactly.
Because at this point, the only heroic images that we really have are in sports, right?
And you see what's happening with the sports now.
Hello, and we need to stand up.
We really do.
If we don't stand for something, we'll
Don't
fall for everything.
anything.
Yes, ma'am.
Absolutely.
Sports and music. You know what I'm saying? And the funny thing is, the Negro League was successful. And if people understand platforms and the way things work, look at the Netflix platform that changed the game. Netflix is not on linear television. Netflix is not on your cable. The only way you can get Netflix is through your Blu-ray player or your set-top box, which is your Roku, your Xbox, or your video game, right? But yet, everybody's got it. But their platform is this. You pay a monthly fee, right? They use subscribers. Netflix has 100,000 subscribers. That's $1 billion. They charge $9.99. That's $1 billion a month. Think about this. If only 100,000 sports fans, right, paid $100, right, to start the league, right? How much is that? That's 10 billion, right?
That's right.
And if we all paid $10 a month, that's $1 billion a month just to fund that league. If we understood unity, you know what I'm saying? Like the Jews, they understand how to come together, right?
Yes, they
if
do.
we focused and see, everybody else realizes our worth except for us.
Sad.
We don't feel we're worth anything unless somebody's name is on our back. We need to change that.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? So once again, as a platform, we're creating heroic images that reflect multicultural image and interest. We're trying to flood the marketplace on these OTT platforms so that people have a choice. Because when you're a young man, or well, mostly young men, but even women, when you're growing up, you're running around the house with a towel around your head. But who are you? You were Superman or you were Batman. Am I right?
That's true.
When are we going to be someone else? Finally, in 2018, we're going to have another black superhero on the screen in Black Panther, right? Finally.
Yes.
So we had 97, we had Spawn. 98, we had Blade.
Yep.
And then what?
And then what?
And then what? 20 years later, now we want me to tell you why? Because we're waiting. We're waiting for someone else to write our story. That's why we worried about his story. But we need to write our story. And we can do that now. See, before they had linear, they had the waves on lock.
Right.
They don't have the waves on lock no more.
That's right.
That's why I'm saying with the OTT, you know, we don't have to wait for Hollywood. You know what I mean?
That's right.
We can do it ourselves. But the only way it's going to happen is if we support our reflection.
I agree with
You see, they got us to doubt our reflection, but everybody else stealing our reflection, and we walking around confused. You see what I'm saying? Exactly.
Confusion will be your demise.
Exactly. Distractions. The difference between distraction and destruction is one letter.
How about that?
One letter.
You're right.
Am I right?
You are.
Distractions always lead to destruction.
Always.
No matter what. So if we can get focused as a people, support ourselves, support our images, you know what I'm saying? Things will change. They're going to stop shooting us. Soon as we, listen, what's her name? Jamil Hill from ESPN?
Yes.
She spoke the truth. And you know it's truth when they try to censor you.
Of course.
She said, if you really want to affect the situation, you don't need to worry about that. You need to worry about the people you need to worry about the root to the fruit. And the root to the fruit are those advertisers, right? And what people of color don't understand is African Americans, Asians, Latinos, they're the number one content consumers. We buy the most movie tickets.
Yes, we do.
And we watch the most TV. And people don't understand, even though you don't see your image, they marketing to you.
That's right.
And you buying it. You buying it. You buying everything else but your own yourself.
That's right.
And it's time for us
It's way past time.
to invest in ourselves and start changing the way things are being done. And the way I'm doing it is through images.
That's a beautiful thing. And it's so long overdue.
Yes, ma'am.
You know what I'm saying? And it's not even the kids that need to just see this. The adults need to see it too. Everybody is out here going willy-nilly, you know what I'm saying? And when kids see you not focused on you, they're not going to focus on themselves either.
Exactly.
You know, they following what they see, and that's sad. And I know that we can do better.
We can do better, and we will do better. And it, exactly what you said. I feel like everybody has their part in the blame because what they see is what's prevalent. So we have to change what's prevalent.
Right.
Because every time they turn on the channel, it's somebody else's reflection, right? But it's usually your culture. But you don't. You see what I'm saying?
Even down to the Aflac duck.
You know,
He's rapping.
Yes, ma'am.
So you know what I'm saying? I'm paying attention.
Yes. But you know that we have to educate our youth. We have to educate one another.
Yeah.
And we have to, love ourselves, and that's the bottom line.
I agree with that. Can you just let everybody know about the event?
Yeah, absolutely. So November 11th, AMC Theaters, Times Square, from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. We take over the 4th floor, 5 theaters. 3 theaters are independent content. We got 13 hours per theater. Independent content.
That's gonna be nice.
And then we have the showcase films. It's the 15th anniversary of Equilibrium. That was Tay Diggs' first action joint, right? It's the 20th anniversary of Spawn, and then 40th anniversary of Five Deadly Venom. And then, along with Celestial Shaw Brothers, El Rey Network, we're bringing back Saturday Afternoon Kung Fu Theater.
I cannot wait.
So we're gonna
polish up on my skills.
Yes, ma'am. So in that theater, what we're gonna be doing is this. Now hip hop and kung fu go hand in hand.
Yes, they do.
You know Wu-Tang set it off for everybody, right? So this is what we're doing. Between each film block, we playing 5 films.
Okay.
Crippled Avengers, which is Return of the Five Deadly Venoms.
Okay.
Masked Avengers, Rebel Intruders, Invincible Shaolin, and The Flag of Iron. But 30 minutes in between each one, we're going to have a DJ spinning old school hip hop with tributes to the kung fu genre on screen. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be off the chains. So it's going to be an exciting event. Like I said, Michael Jai White will be joining us. Liu Fang, Venom #1. We got a lot of surprises coming through. It's also Michael Jai White's birthday. He's going to be celebrating that for the after party. It's going to be nice. We have the Diversity in Action Awards, which start at 7:30 that night, where we're going to be honoring him for his legacy in the action genre, as well as being the first African-American comic book hero with Spawn. And, of course, we're going to give a Living Legend Award to Liu Fang for Five Deadly Venoms and all, how he set it off. Because those were our influences.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Those were our influences. And the good news is we had influences, right? Growing up, that made us say, oh, you know what? We can do this.
That's right.
So now we need to put some influences out there so these young people can say, you know what? We can do this.
I agree.
So if they go to urbanactionshowcase.com, click the events tab.
Okay.
Everything is there. You can get your passes there as well.
Okay.
And you going to be there.
You better believe I'm going to be there. Demetrius, I am so glad you came through. I really am. And I am so hyped up because I'm going to be showing off my skills when I go to this event myself.
Yes, ma'am.
I appreciate you, brother.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate your time.
I mean that.
Yes,
and
ma'am.
You got to come back and chill out with us.
Yes, we will.
Okay, y'all heard it. Y'all better get your, you know what I'm saying? You better be able to hang. You know what I'm saying? Listen, he's a wonderful dude. And he does some really great things, and y'all got to really pay attention to this. And if any information that you didn't get, if you didn't hear what he said, contact us. We'll give you the information. You don't want to miss this. Thanks again.
Thank you.
All right, stay tuned, y'all. Deuces.
So the first word is one that's been used for ages. It's called gnarly.
Like gnarly, bro.
Yeah,
Gnarly
what does
wings.
it mean? Yeah, okay, you
Like
can use
sick?
it. What's sick mean?
Like awesome? 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 Awesome?
Warming up. 1, 2. Yeah.
Strip professional, live by the rule, keep the heat next to you. I seen the best of dudes technologize from what the tech could do. Partial smart, should've brung guns instead of martial arts. Go to war, hit you at night, the light opposes dark. Most of y'all don't get the picture till it's finally drawn. Massing bugs, get to your mug, bullets collapse your heart. Pop a perk, hit where it hurts, I'll make your body jerk. Listen up, we attached, chicken time to lift up his hurt. Snitches talk, but only real ones never expose the tongue. Riding with my wolves, getting money ever since day one. Made men started from nothing, gotta perfect it. I know loyalty, so when I'm amongst it, I do respect it. Call me a tech smith, I shine like diamonds on a necklace. I stay well dressed, cause I be moving on exact shit. Could care less about these haters. I'm trying to piece engagements, but it's hard when you find out they be releasing statements. All my niggas getting big money like pulling up in all big trucks like BBM and Wu fam, they be like what they say. They be like, if you the streets, then I'm the off payment. We ain't related, so you don't know the hell that I was raised in. Well, like the caveman, but never let my chest cave in. I could blame it, but fucking it made me amazing. I'm after days and with a money machine, triple beam, 3 bricks, letting it whip, plotting my next scheme, though ferocious. I'm so focused, I hope it go quick, cause after this I'ma be on some fat Joe. This nigga lean back, chillin' one of my mansions, counting on my advances, appreciating my chances. Benjamin canvases, putting out music with my scramblers. Distribution is crucial. Head to Alabama, man, I bomb like the Taliban. Salute to all my Salem friends. Call all you haters who thought we would never make it. You playing with one of the illest. Who was the trillest? They move like gorillas, so fuck them ain't feeling official real. All my niggas getting big money like pulling up in all big trucks like BBM and Wu fam, they be like what they say. They be like all my niggas getting big money like pulling up in all big trucks like BBM and Wu fam, they be like what they say. They be like
Mario check, A-double check.
Welcome to Big Man TV, BME Entertainment. My name is DJ Cool KG. The beautiful Selena's right here, y'all. Here she go. Come on, girl.
Hey, what's the deal, family? I miss y'all. Thanks for always tuning in and having my back. Gotta give a shout out to my people. Big Man, Elaine Payne, Miss Coco, Robin Danzy, my DJ Cool KG, and there's a host of others. Thank y'all for having my back today, bro.
All the time, girl. All
I
the time.
appreciate that. Look, as hungry as I am getting ready to introduce y'all.
We can smell the Waffle House in Atlanta.
Shawnee Dixon, she is the celebrity cook. Look, girl, what you making? What you doing? Did you bring something with you? I'm tarnished. Welcome, baby girl.
How are you? Nice to meet you.
Same here.
Nice
Let
to meet
people
you.
know a little bit about you.
How are you? How is everyone? Yes, I am Shawnee, and I am the new celebrity chef. I am working my way up in New York City, but also all throughout the country, cooking food and ministering and getting to know people just as much as I can.
That's a beautiful combination, too.
Yes, it is.
So when did this get started? When did you start with it?
3 years ago, Say Grace came about. It was birthed on Staten Island. I have sort of like that sad saga kind of story.
Hey.
So it was that we
build
were
you up.
absolutely. We dealt with some homelessness. Superstorm Sandy displaced my family, and for 13 months we struggled, but that was the way that God wanted it for us, and He blessed us with a beautiful home, and in that home I have the dopest partner, which is my husband, Jason.
God bless.
And he handed me his paycheck, which they don't do that anymore.
No, they don't.
One day he said, take my money and start your business, sell some food out of the house, and let's see where it goes. And after that first hood plate that I sold out of my house like a mixtape, it was all that it could be for Power 105, Hot 97, Food Network, all the latest artists that are out there. We have served all of them from here all the way to Atlanta. We've gone everywhere doing stuff for people. I just recently caught a gig with Teddy Riley. Yeah. I was at his house in Vegas for a few days, and I cooked out there, and then he came out here and he had a party, and he asked me to cater his birthday party, which I did, and that was a blessing because there was a lot of stuff that came out of it. But we've just had a really dope ride the whole time, and these interviews and meeting good people like you, it has really helped to empower me to kind of like take my business seriously and go to the next level. So this is nice.
Now, is there any particular kind of food you specialize in, or?
I don't want to say that I specialize in anything in particular because I desire to serve everybody. Right. And so my food is very diverse, and I make sure that I try to perfect a dish in each ethnic background. So I love Caribbean food, I love Italian food, I love Asian food, and so I believe that you should be able to prepare all of that, and I do. So it does happen, and it can work as long as you got love.
Now, how big of a crew do you have working with you?
It's sort of like a one-man band. But it's him and I. It's Peaches and Herb over here. So my husband and I, we run the business, and we have family that's involved, and they do help us when we have bigger events and we're asked to serve and stuff like that. So, and those people are really, really consistent with me. They come out and they're supportive, and they do help a lot. And I do, make sure that I pay them and do things like that and give incentives. And food is always a great incentive. And so they're definitely getting a dish out of it every once in a while. But yeah, I have a very supportive team. But right now, it's a small business.
That's okay, because I'm telling you, you'd be amazed how quick things pick up.
Oh, yeah.
Now, the one thing about being a quote-unquote celebrity cook, a lot of times people think that you're not in the reaches where they can get to, the regular folk.
Yes.
So, I mean, can they get to you as well?
Absolutely. When I say that I'm serving everyone, I'm serving everyone.
Everyone.
That's right. Everybody deserves to be.
We're going to have a back here with some food.
That's right. We have to put something together.
Sample, if I'm going to brag about it, I gotta know what I'm talking about. That's for sure.
Yes, I believe everybody should be served the same way. So one of my missions is to make sure that I humbly serve each person, whether they're homeless, which we do a lot of feeding in the neighborhood, and celebrities. They should all be treated the same. We went to Atlanta, we fed some people, and then we had some issues, and we had shrimp and stuff like that, and we went out on the street late at night and handed out food to all these homeless people, and they were like, "You're giving us shrimp? Like, what are you doing?"
Shrimp?
Yeah, like, is that really serious? And we were like, no, seriously, you're going to get this shrimp tonight. But you know why? They weren't always homeless. You know what I mean? And they weren't always like that. They weren't always down on their luck. They know what shrimp is. They know what these expensive dishes are, and they deserve to eat that. You know what I mean? Nobody should suffer without being able to eat good food.
I agree with you on that. And the one thing I always talk about Black Girl Magic a lot, because a lot of people don't know a lot of things that we go through to get to where we are. Absolutely. And even to get further than where we are now.
Absolutely.
And these little girls, they need something to look at.
Absolutely.
Cooking is something that should be basic, but when you have a love for it, I mean, you'd be surprised how many young girls don't grow up and learn how to cook.
You're absolutely right.
And I'm like, it's sad, but I'm like, look where you can go with it. And especially when you have a love and a passion for it, that makes all the difference in the world.
And you hit it right on the nose, because God revealed that to me last week. He said to me in my spirit, food is so simple. you don't need a degree to cook it and make it great. If as long as you love it and you have the passion, you can do that. And he said, I've given you the power to reach people just with a pot and a pan. You know, who would have thought you could do something like that? You know what I mean? I never thought. I have 2 master's degrees, and I'm not using them anymore. I left my job. So, you know, to leave my job and just decide to cook food and prepare for people, that's a blessing to me. I wish I would have known before I had all those student loans.
You knew when it was meant. You knew when it was time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel you, because I'm like, most of us have day jobs. And believe me when I tell you, I'm thankful, Lord, that I have one. Mm-hmm. That's not where my passion is, and that's not where my dream is going to take me. That's going to help along the way, of course. But, you know, I got big dreams, and I'm like, I plan on doing everything I can to get there. And it doesn't always have to do with having a degree or anything.
Absolutely.
When you love something,
you got to do it.
You know what I'm saying?
You got to do it.
It makes all the difference in the world.
So you got to consider your job to be your financier.
Exactly.
And it is your employer is actually your investor.
Right.
And he's investing in your reality. It's not your dream. And so if you claim that vision and you say that that's yours, it'll be yours. It already is yours because you're already doing this. You know what I mean? So next level.
Vision goes far. I even see you in my house making some whole.
Amen.
Let me see.
That's what I'm talking about.
I'm like, help me out. I'm like,
that's what I'm talking about.
I could always learn too. It's nothing like eating really good food, because as funny as it is, you don't have that out here anymore.
Nope.
I was just talking to my family about how back in the day we used to go to Steak and Take, and we used to go here, and they were really, really soul food restaurants out there. You cannot find this. And mom and pop stores are closing.
They've died with the culture. Everything is about fast moving, you know, not really, you know, putting any love into your food. And so those people have kind of like given up, and it's just like, it's something that you get at home. And that's why I want to bring the taste of home to you, because it's necessary. It helps you know where your roots are.
And I thank you so much for that. I'm like, look, let her be an inspiration for real, because that's beautiful, and I'm glad that you're pushing it that far. Let them know where they can get in contact with you. Get
at me. I have a website. Yes, I am taking care of my business.
Yes, correct.
So you need to see me at www.shawnaedixon.com. That's SHAWNAEDIXON. You can also follow me on Instagram, same name, and check me out on Say Grace on Facebook.
You heard it. Look, she's coming back here again. Trust me when I tell you.
I'm bringing food.
I'm going to let her know when our next taping is, and she's going to be back so you can see her in the midst of her element.
Yes.
You hear what I'm saying? God bless you, sister, for real.
Thank you so much for having
me. Thank you for being here.
I appreciate it.
Thank you for being patient. I can say that humbly. And I look forward to even helping you. If anything I can do to help, you know.
We've just connected.
Yes, indeed.
Seeds have been planted.
Trust me, I'm going to be licking my fingers and talking about her for a good long time. God bless you.
Thank you.
And your husband and family, too.
Yes.
Thank you. You know what I'm saying? And
thank you, guys.
I will have you back here.
Amen.
Y'all heard that information. Check her out.
Follow me.
Follow her. Peace.